Hey everyone, I wanted to make a nice video, but I also wanted some chicken. So today I'm gonna show you an interesting recipe that I found online. What it is it's chicken drums, but it's not just simple chicken drums as in deep fried. It's gonna be breaded chicken lollipops. If that intrigues you, then bear with me. You'll see it in the end what it is. So here I got some chicken, as you can see. I'm gonna finish this one up. So what you'll need for this recipe. We're not gonna be using just simple breading. It's too simple, it's trivial. It's not fun and it tastes plain. So besides the chicken, today I'm gonna use some flour, eggs, and breadcrumbs, but the breadcrumbs are gonna be mixed with all kinds of seasonings. I got a blend of different nuts here, and then some sesame seeds, some salt and pepper, and some paprika. This is pretty much it. Here's how I make the lollipops. You see I have a chicken drum. You can use chicken wings too. You know, the flat part, the one with the two bones. It's just gonna be a lollipop with two bones. That's pretty much it. Why in the world would you wanna even bother and waste your time doing this? Well, first of all, it looks unique. I mean, I don't know, I've never seen anything like this before. So good job to the person online that created this recipe, or not online, I don't know, maybe they stole it too. So yeah, but besides just the interesting look, if you're a fan of chicken, then why is this a good thing? Well, because when you do what I just did here, when you take the meat off the bone, but not completely, you're sort of hiding the skin under. You see that the skin goes inside, and what this does is when you're gonna cook your chicken lollipops here, they're just, the chicken is just not gonna burn, you know, the skin, it's not gonna burn. It's gonna stay nice and crispy and cooked, but not dry. That's very important. And I don't know, depending on the person, but I've heard many people saying that the most tasty part of the chicken is the skin. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't say so. I prefer the meat, but you know, everybody has different tastes. Anyways, yeah, so also in this recipe, we're not going to be using a deep fryer. We're just going to use an oven. And how is that important? It's not going to burn your seasonings and your spice. I think that's pretty important. So first of all, because it's not burnt, your chicken is not going to taste like it's burnt. And second, obviously when you burn something, it loses its tastes. So all the seasonings and spices that you would use, if they burn, they sort of lose the taste. And the whole point of of seasoning. So how do I do this? How do I take the meat off the bone? First of all, you want to start cutting on the side that has more meat, not the thinner part. I've tried cutting it from this way, you know, like taking the meat off down this way, and this is what I got. As you can see, the skin is still on outside, therefore this one's probably going to be dry. So here's what you do. You use probably a small knife would be better, and then you just sort of cut around this little joint here. So here you see you slowly start to take it off. Try avoid using the sharp side of the blade to sort of scratch the meat off. Use the dull one, but I mean, it's up to you. And then you just sort of, once it starts moving, you sort of just scrub it off like that. Try to take off as much meat as possible, unless you're super rich and you can afford taking only 50% off. Anyways, once you do that, you want to sort of make sure that you're closer to the bottom but not too far, because then it's gonna be wobbly and you see the bone is gonna sort of wobble and almost fall out. Anyways, so then you just use your 2 hands, use a glove if you want, and then you sort of pull it over to hide the skin, and at the same time make this little lollipop right there. I know that at this stage these lollipops don't seem that appetizing, they look quite disgusting because of all the tendons and shit sticking out, which is kind of, you know, it scares me off. But I mean, just like any meat, when you would bread it and after you cook it, it changes the appearance and becomes way nicer. After you finished playing with your bones and the lollipops, just season them, salt, pepper, and just set them aside, let them sort of marinate for like 10 minutes while we're gonna make our breading. So for the breading, you want to take the sesame seeds, the breadcrumbs, some nuts, almonds, whatever you have, honestly. I have a mix. And I'm gonna put some paprika in there too. And now just grind it all into one little homogeneous mixture, and that's it. Use that as a breading. This is what I got in the end. Looks quite yummy already, actually. Great. All right, let's use that. And now a classic breading technique. You grab a piece, dip it into flour, make sure that it's all covered, not just lightly. Okay, now egg. Again, make sure that it's all nice and covered. And now the breadcrumbs. Don't be light on this. Use as much as you can, as much as it sticks, because otherwise it's gonna go to garbage because you're not gonna use it. Like that. And just do the same to all of them. Stick it into the oven for 15 minutes at 375 degrees Fahrenheit or 190 degrees Celsius. And make sure that it goes on the bottom, not somewhere at the top, because the bones will burn. So you want to be careful with that. So here's what you get. It took me like 20 minutes. The smell is incredible. I hope the taste is even better. Let's see what it is. Yeah, tastes very nice. Smells nice, looks nice. Takes a bit of a time to cook it, but you know, this sort of looks more than just, you know, a regular day-to-day dinner. Looks very nice to me. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, put your likes or dislikes. I mean, if you don't like the video, please share the video and my channel with your friends or relatives or whatever. Anyways, thanks for watching. Enjoy.